you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you are a new subscriber. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. As you guys know, I'm on this way to 1K, so make sure you guys, it means a lot if you guys please hit that subscribe button. Um, I've been going off of this channel for a little bit. Not gone as far as in not posting. I have been still posting things, but as far as like making sit down videos, you guys, it's very hard to get a chance to sit down and have a quiet background. I know I always tell you guys this, but it really is hard. um Shout out to the people who sit here and can host, 2 hour lives without any interruptions in the background, because Lord knows, having two under two, it is very hard to keep a quiet background most of the time. um Anyway, you guys, this will be the last video where you just see a black screen. I did upgrade my phone just so I could get a little bit better at this YouTube stuff, get things a little bit more upgraded, and better at editing. And I'm still trying to learn the phone. I'm still trying to learn this editing, learn how to do the sit down videos, and learn how to steadily speak on topics and not just be all over the place like I usually am, because Lord knows I have everything in my head of what I want to talk about, but then when I get actually on video and I start recording, I just get all over the place and I just freeze up. So you guys, I'm still learning at this stuff, so please bear with me. But I know a whole bunch of stuff went down between the three mommies last night. As you guys saw, Liv went live, Jasmine went live, and Chrissy went live. I did not end up getting to watch all of the lives. For the most part, I think Liv's two lives and Chrissy's live is deleted. I think Jasmine still has hers up, but I'm not sure what she posted before that. I was able to record some of it and post it for you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, please click on that. I'm not really going to get into the topic of that just yet, just because I'm kind of late and I'm not caught all the way up as of what happened and went down last night. But I'm going to be speaking on this whole Liv's Life pregnancy storyline that she continues to put out and say, it was the hints that she was throwing when she was with Zolo, saying that she was having all these stomach issues and she was going to the doctors. And even Zolo did say that he remembers seeing a positive pregnancy test that Liv had peed on. I don't know what happened with that. Zolo never ended up clarifying or saying whether or not for sure she did get an abortion. Liv never spoke on it, but I'm sitting here thinking, if this girl just put out a video taking a pregnancy test, and obviously the ending, it was more of like a watch more type thing, and she made it seem as if she was pregnant when she looked at the results. So who knows what is to come with that. But she basically was trying to insinuate that she is pregnant. If she is pregnant, I don't know whose baby it is, being that she literally just left Zolo not even a month ago, or was a month ago. I don't know. I don't know if it's this new, allegedly people are saying that it was a cop that she's going out with. Then people were saying that it was some older man. Very much could be, even though cops are older men, it very much could be the same man. I don't know, but people are saying that this is a cop or somebody, with a job, an important government job, as Liv said that he does have. I don't know what dude would just knock up a female within a month. And not only that, but this girl has claimed a pregnancy scare with every man she's been with. At this point, it's just like, how are you letting, all these different men just nut up in you, and you're just having all these pregnancy scares like that? It's become very strange. And it's very hoish. Like, girl, you are 31 years old. And I think at this point now, you should probably hang up the pregnancy scares by all these random different men. Because, that type shit happens when you're 18, 20 years old, even 16. I mean, I'm sure a lot of these girls were definitely having sex by 16. That's the type That's the type, stuff that happens to those type females. At 31, you should be able to, basically, y'all are not young. I know these dudes are not that fiendish for pussy that at 31 they can't, you can't have a mutual conversation and say, okay, well, are you on birth control? Do you have condoms? Or are you this? Or you that? I think you're old enough to have those type conversations. So why are those conversations not being taken seriously, especially when you have 3 kids, at that 2 daughters? I'm really not understanding. And then she goes on to cry about Gerard not wanting her and saying that he's this and he left his family. But what man would want a female who can just easily just go with different men and just have all these pregnancy scares? Like, girl, that is dirty as fuck. Dirty as fuck. And at the end of the day, these females will talk about bitches having multiple baby dads, like she was saying in Chrissy last night, and saying this and saying that. But bitch, if there wasn't a thing so called and that they have is called abortions, you would have plenty of kids by different men, because as we know, you have been pregnant by multiple men. You've been with your baby dad for 8 years and you're 31 and you've been pregnant by multiple men. So what does it matter if those females decided to have their kids and you end up having an abortion? What is the difference in that? Because at the end of the day, you just chose not to have them. So bitch, you're still dirty as fuck at the end of the day. These females try to, praise themselves for the little bit of not whore shit that they do, but bitch, you're still a whore. And at the end of the day, your kids are going to come on this internet one day, because stuff, once you put it on the internet, within a second, it can be screenshot, screen recorded, anything taken off the internet, and people keep it or post it somewhere else. Your kids will always be able to find this stuff. So think wisely before you post. This doesn't even go out to live. It's just everybody. I mean, why would you want such personal things on the internet, especially when you have young kids who, like I said, will come on this internet and look and see, what really went down? Because I mean, I'm sure them kids know. I'm sure Robin is old enough to know when stuff goes down. I know when I was younger, and I had a rough childhood, especially between my 2 parents. It was just a messy thing. And even at 7, I mean, I was well aware of everything that was going on. I remembered, I could tell you, what happened, this and that. Especially, if your child has good memory. Kids do remember these type things. And even her mom living there, I mean, her mom is there, and her mom is clearly condoning it too. I know at some point your kids get older and you want to have this, well, they're grown, they can do this or that. That's their life. I have nothing to do with that. But as a mother, and especially a woman, you should be telling your daughter, close your legs, get your money up, and take care of those kids, and find you a good man in time. It will come to you. When you're not looking, it will come to you. Not to say that Liv will listen, but tell your daughter. I mean, clearly all her family, the little bit of family that she does have around her, clearly they all condone and don't say anything to her, because they probably just don't want to have issues. There's a lot of families and people that just don't say anything because they don't want to hear the backlash or the stuff that somebody else will come back and say to you. But at the end of the day, this girl is literally running wild. I mean, 31, single mother with 3 kids, and you would think that you would learn by now, what the trick and the tricks and the ins and outs to this game on YouTube with men and everything. Because some of these 20-year-old young bitches be more wiser than these dumb ass 30, 40-year-old women that just keep being dumb and dumb and dumb for these men. And you know what? If she did fuck the dude and get pregnant for a check or so she could have more stability in her life, fine, whatever, do you. But keep it to yourself. Keep it in your home. Because then you come on this internet and you get mad at people for talking and supposedly hating and this and that. But bitch, you're putting it all out there for everybody to see and hear and comment. Because once it's on this internet, anybody can say what they want. Regardless if you tell somebody stay out of my business, Don't comment. Don't, as long as some comments are open and that stuff is on the internet, people will comment on it. Like I said, y'all, I'm not meaning to get into this big old rant, but you guys, this has become crazy, this whole storyline with Liv. I don't know if this is a storyline. You know, she kind of just dropped the video and didn't come online for a couple days. And then when she did come back, it was some bullshit with Chrissy and Jazz. This girl, you know, it just shows she does not change. You know, she does not take time to change and really look at herself. It's all just, you know, to bash, 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 lash out at everybody else, mad at the world because she can't understand herself and what she wants and, you know, her life. And I'm not the one to talk because we all have, everybody has their own problems, but it's becoming pathetic at this point. You know, when you're 31, you have a platform that you could use for good, to spread awareness to things, to, you know, do fun family videos, do fun mommy videos with your kids, and you're choosing to be on this platform acting the fool and telling your business. And, you know, it's entertainment, it's content for people. You know, it is a bag for some people, but at the end of the day, it is unfortunate that there's that somebody's mother that people are on here talking about, and this girl does not even give a shit. But you know what? We can't care if she doesn't care. You know, at the end of the day, you cannot teach bitches anything. You cannot try to, you can talk them blue in the face about a man, but until they get hurt enough and they're done, they will not be done. And this is not even to turn into a relationship thing because it is about her pregnancy, but this does fall into pregnancy things too. It's just, it's pathetic, and I really hope for the sake of her that she is not pregnant, just because, I mean, financially you can tell she is not doing the best with the 3 kids that she does have. I don't know how much you can know a man in 1 month, to be able to stay together, to perfectly happy family, raise a child, and it be fine. Like I tell you guys, I've been with my husband for almost 9 years, and we decided to have kids when we were 7 years in, and to this day it has still been a rocky road since bringing, you know, our first child home. It definitely changes things between the two. It's definitely more stress. So I'm not understanding why these girls are just so easy to bring babies in the situation, because babies do complicate things, even the most healthy relationships. And you would think for these mothers of 9, mother of 3, mother of about to be 5, they would know these things. Especially, none of them are with the fathers of their kids now. So you would think you would learn. But then when, you know, you're struggling and you can't pay this and you can't find somebody to watch them, and you can't think back to that time when you were just not giving a fuck. You know, it's unfortunate for these kids in the long run because they have to pay for all these mothers' mistakes and, you know, bad choices with men. But you know what? Like I said, you guys, it is a messy situation. But hopefully, you know, this girl is not pregnant. Hopefully this is just a storyline for more views, because you know, I know she's over there struggling. The girl doesn't even post barely any content. And when she does post the content, it's these nasty wipe cleaning, dumbass cleaning videos that nobody wants to see at the end of the day. It's just content to post because the girl has nothing else. But stop using pregnancy as, you know, content to go to when you have nothing else. Because, you know, you're 31. At some point, the pregnancy scares, the fake lying about pregnancies, it just becomes weird and obsessed and obnoxious. And you know, girl, go find you a real man and do it the right way, and then hit us with the pregnancy stuff. Like, at the end of the day, you know, you probably don't know who your baby daddy is if you are pregnant. Like, go sit that little stank things down somewhere and really figure some shit out for yourself, because Lord knows that pussy's been running for miles and miles, running for miles and miles with no gas, just on its last, just on E. Just, I'm not going to get that graphic into it, you guys. But this video is turning out to be a little bit too long. You guys, comment down below what you guys think. Is this girl pregnant or not? Do you think this is for a storyline, or do you think this girl is actually pregnant? You guys, if she is pregnant, she has a long road ahead of her, just like this Jazzy girl. You know, these girls make their beds and they will lie in it, because everything has a consequence to it. You know, so Comment down below, you guys, what you think on this road to 1K. Please keep subscribing. Please keep commenting. Please keep showing the love. Like these videos and keep tuned for more content, you guys. My bad. Thanks, you guys, and have a nice day.